We land in Adi Sucipto Airport in Yogyakarta city, central Java in Indonesia, and come across the second largest Prambanan Temple complex in Southeast Asia, built 1100 years ago. The temple complex has three zones, originally having 240 temples, big and small. The innermost zone at higher level, being the holy place, has 8 main temples and 8 shrines. It is an expression of the Hindu trinity of gods: Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer, along with their Vahanas and goddess Saraswati and Lakshmi. The middle zone at lower level comprises of 224 Parvara or guardian temples, out of which only 6 stand today. The outer zone has a compound wall and 4 gates. The temple construction was initiated by Rakaya Pikatan and later extended by Lokapala and Balitunga of Sanjaya dynasty in the kingdom of Mataram. The main Shiva temple was completed by 856 AD as mentioned in the Shivgraha inscriptions by Lokapala. The temple is the largest, reaching up to the height of 47 meters and 34 meters wide, dedicated to Lord Shiva. It has 5 chambers inside, with 4 smaller ones in cardinal directions and 1 larger one in the center, which has 3 meters tall statue of Lord Shiva standing on a lotus. The lotus has a deep philosophical meaning in Vedanta as well as the Hindu scriptures. A lotus is born in water, lives in water, and dies in water, but it never gets attached to or affected by the water. In the same way, we should lead our life without getting attached to the materialistic world around us. The lotus, symbolizing the perfect state of self-realization, was later used as a part of Buddhism. As we move into the complex, there are temples lesser in height, ranging from 33 meters and 20 meters wide on either side of main Shiva temple. These are dedicated to Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu. Opposite to each of these temples are even smaller temples of the Vahanas, that is Nandi, Garuda and the Swan, which are vehicles of respective Trimurti. Its rich exterior ornamentation depicts vibrant scenes from the great epics Ramayana and Mahabharata. We also see some mythological figures such as small lions with kalpatru trees, as well as half-human, half-bird Kinnara. The grandeur, complexity and architectural integrity of the complete layout, done with the understanding of the relative positioning of the Hindu pantheon of gods and goddesses using mandala system, is simply breathtaking. As we look back, we can see the mystical sight of dark spires rising towards the sky and wonder, why were these spectacular temples suddenly abandoned in the 10th century? How come the devastating eruption of Mount Merapi did not damage the basic structure of the main temples? How could our ancient Indian people have sailed across these oceans 2000 years before and reached the shores of Java, Indonesia? How could they have attained this knowledge of mandala layout for temples this far? Looking at all the aspects, we can state with certainty that the Prambanan Temple complex is indeed a super wonder.